Yo, what up guys? Welcome to a video breakdown of GBP JPY, the sell I took today. Now, obviously, I was waiting for this 1 hour fair value gap to get tapped into today. Let's break it down from the higher time frame down into the lower time frame where the entry occurred. So, if we go to the daily time frame over here, let me remove most of this so we can see more clearly. Right over here, we had this buy side liquidity rate on the daily time frame. We started to break lower, break of structure down here, and then we have this fair value gap, right? Daily fair value gap. Now important, let me throw it back on. Importantly, let me hide this. We need to be in premium, right? In that fair value gap. The fair value gap is in premium over here of this current range. But also if I draw it out all the way up in here, we hit premium also on this daily candle, right? We need to be above this equilibrium line. So once I started to look at this fair value gap, I started to go down into the lower time frame. So when I went into the lower time frame on the 4 hour, I saw this 4 hour order block, which we did not tap into, which is fine because we are in OTE 2. Now, prior to this drop lower, we had another liquidity run up here. So this was my dealing range, right? So now we can narrow down our dealing range so we know what the OTE can be. The perfect entry is around here, right? That's Fibonacci, draw it out from high to low. Then we have those levels over here where price action perfectly hit, right? We had this big imbalance over here, which got filled up, not quite fully, but that's fine because it doesn't need to fill it in fully, right? So I am aware daily time frame, fair value gap, right? 4 hour time frame, fill it up in OTE levels, right? If we hit that order block, that would have been fine too. That would have been a little bit higher up in premium, but this is fine too. Now scrolling down, we're going down in time frames, right? We're going to go to the 1 hour time frame. Now we're dividing up the days over here so we know what is happening, right? We had consolidation from Thursday and Friday, right? So it's leaving equal lows behind. So we always want to have a target, a draw on liquidity, right? So my draw on liquidity is these lows down here, which is a one shot, one kill trade if you take an entry from here, right? That is a 180 pip drop. That's a large move. So I saw this 1 hour fair value gap. This is all layered on top of each other, right? We have a daily fair value gap, we had a 4 hour fair value gap. Now we have a 1 hour fair value gap over here in premium, right? Important, it has to be in premium. And I want to trade above daily opening price, right? The New York midnight over here. So New York midnight, once we trade above it, I'm more interested in sells than below it. So that's why I don't get induced when it's below it. Although it looked like it could have sold off this morning during London too. But this was inducement, obviously. Now the Judas happened over here into that 1 hour fair value gap. Once we hit that 1 hour fair value gap, it was on live stream, we started to tape read this because I wanted to wait for structure to form and give me an entry. So we got over here, this is the 1 hour fair value gap, right? We had a break of structure over here. So let's outline that one, right? Break of structure over here. We had this high stay intact, right? So now we have a long-term high here. You cannot see it on this chart because this chart looks like equal highs. Normally I wouldn't sell in equal highs, but on another broker this high got taken out. So I had to assume this high was taken out. So that's what I like to see, right? Before the break of structure, if there's a high taken out over here, we get a potential strong high over here, and this one should stay intact for sure. So price started to break down. Now we had the displacement. I want to see displacement from a key level, right? That key level, that 1 hour fair value gap. We had displacement. Price created a short-term high up here, right? So inducing buyers once we go above it, and I like to pair up my sell order with a buy stop. So there are buy stops above here, and you can see on the execution chart I will post a little bit later in this video that I took a sell just above this high because this looked like perfect inducement. Furthermore, we had SMT on these highs, right? We have SMT with Euro JPY. Now, Euro JPY did not take out this high, right? But GBP JPY took out this high, so we had SMT in play. Now if you watch the previous video how to spot high probable smart money reversal, this is exactly what happens when there's high probable smart money reversal, right? There is SMT coupled up with the smart money reversal. Now basically my entry was like this, above here, and my stop loss was around here, so 12-13 pips, aiming for first partial below these lows. That's 50 pips around, so there's a 1 to 3.8, and then another partial below these failure swings here, which I did too. And I'm still expecting price to push lower and lower, so this is a very good RR, right? Most of the position has been taken off already. So let me pull up this execution just so you can see where I entered. Copy, right, over here. So above this high, right? You can see it over here, above this high. Now, it was kind of risky, but I was confident this would drop because we had that high probable smart money reversal over here, right, with the SMT. This was a news release at 10 a.m. and I think price was around here. You can see it on the 1 minute too. If I go here, you can see this 1 minute candle, right? This crazy candle over here. The spread was about, I think, 12 or 13 pips on my broker. So I was like, hopefully it won't go above these highs at least, because the spread was like going up and down. But eventually I just waited and waited, and we started to break down lower. Then started to respect that fair value gap here and the breaker, and then it's just down and down, downhill from here. So the daily range has expanded pretty far right now. So yeah, I'm not expecting too much right now. It's probably going to consolidate. If we do move up tomorrow, maybe during Asia already, or even late New York, I still expect it to go lower and lower because we have these clean lows down here. So yeah, that's the breakdown of GBP JPY. I hope you like this breakdown. If so, give a thumbs up. Make sure to follow the Telegram, right, where I post updates, and don't miss the live streams, obviously, because we tape read this on live stream, and then you can follow along with my thought process. So yeah, have a great day, guys. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.